Oh, wait. There was something I wanted to do. Look at that little tip. Alright, uh-oh. I think we crashed. Alright, so the game crashed, so had to boot it back up. That's okay, hopefully it won't do that again. Alright. So I thought we would do some of the bonding stories. If I could find... There she is. I've got her up to level 44. So we've got a few of these we can do. Okay. Look at these that are all locked. Okay. Compete for survival. Okay, all done. After the battle, Lida asked for my help packing up the supplies she gathered on the battlefield. You're not planning on bringing them back and secretly selling them on the black market, are you? No, I would never. Like I said, manager, if I got caught doing that, I'd be severely punished. Then why are you collecting them? You don't need them at the cafe. Just in case we ever need them, Lida's always like a squirrel preparing for winter, bringing home everything she could find. That's everything. Now, manager. Before we know it, a group of strangers standing next to us. They look like they're with the nomads. Nomads often come to these parts to scavenge for supplies. We ran into them quite a few times in our missions in the outside world. But the time of day has been unfortunate. This is going to be troublesome. I found them first. I found these first. She's fighting with them. These are mine. Stay away from my things. It's a bit of an overreaction. Are supplies really that important to her? Lida, what are you doing? Put the gun away. Wow, she's fully back in her survival mode. Lida, if we hadn't been sent here on a mission, these supplies would have been theirs. But be generous and help them out. There are plenty of supplies to be found elsewhere. I don't wanna. Come on, I'll give you a bonus. You will? Works every time. For Lida, money is still more attractive than supplies. You have my word. May have to be more sparing with our supplies in the days ahead, but we're still much better off than the nomads. We have everything we need, Lida. Okay, we'll do it your way, manager. Thank you, Lida. Lida puts away her weapon, steps aside, and watches the nomads haul away her spoils. Weird, seeing them take my stuff doesn't make me upset. It actually feels good helping others, doesn't it? But I will not let them do it again, even if you beg me. Oh, Lida. What? Do you have any complaints? No, not complaints. This seems to have a lot in common with the nomads who struggle to survive. Thank you, Lida, for everything you've done. Okay. That one wasn't bad, I guess. Value of tests. In the end, I've decided to investigate Lida's part-time job with Xiaoxin's fan society. I can't help worrying about it. So this is the workshop. Manager, why are you here? For gigs too? Of course not. I'm here to supervise you. Carry on. Supervise me? Like an inspector or something? What? No. If anything, I'm more like a teacher taking a student on a field trip. So, you're the teacher, but I've never been to school. I'm so lucky. That simpleton unknowingly reveals an important piece of information about herself. Okay, just pretend that I am. Anyway, they said it was a cockpit initiation test for new mecha. It's right up my alley, don't you think? True. Lida worked as a development tester before. Even so, I'm still worried about you. Why? Why do you care so much about what becomes of me? Oh, family. Even if we're family, what's there to worry about? I still don't understand what you're saying, manager. Yeah, but I forgot Lida doesn't understand family bonds. Anyway, just know that I worry about you. Miss Lida, thank you for attending to run this test. I'm the director of this experiment. Oh, the commander's here too. Man in the lab coat with the demeanor of a researcher greets us with a deep bow. Please take good care of Lida. If anything happens to her, I'll hold you accountable. Manager, don't be so dramatic. I understand your concern, but we will always put safety first. Well then, let's get started. Miss Lida, this way please.
Alright, I gotta go. Lighten up.
The test is over. I'm pleased Lida and excited director return. Miss Lida, you did an amazing job. Your honest capabilities off the charts.
Hear that? The director said he'd throw in an extra performance bonus.
Lida gets carried away with excitement, but that specific word didn't slip by me. Ionis. Excuse me, the test used Ionis? Yes, the new model cockpits employ a new technology that uses Ionis to enhance pilot, blah, blah, blah. How reliable is this new tech? It's not commercialized yet, is it? Don't worry, we conducted many animal experiments before letting the test pilot on board. Besides, no risk, no reward. I knew there was a catch. Lida, you need to stop being part of this experiment. It's too much risk. But her eyes sparkled when she received the thick envelope filled with cash.
Wow, this is a lot of money. I'm rich. Incredible. This is much more lucrative than my other part-time jobs.
I'm glad you're satisfied with the reward now. I hope you'll continue to help our experiments in the future.
Sure, for as many times as you need. When's the next experiment? I want more money.
Hey, Lida. Miss Lida, you has personally agreed to aid our research. So, Commander, if you don't wish to be part of the experiment, I kindly ask you to leave. Am I really going to turn a blind eye? Lida is involved in a very dangerous experiment, and I don't know how to talk her out of it.
Manager, why do you look troubled? Right, let's go grab a bite. I can finally afford to eat all these expensive places. Should I have curry or beef over rice? Wait, now I'm rich. Maybe I should try barbecue.
Seeing Lida's eyes glowing with joy, I don't know what to say. Morning exercise call.
Well, what do you think? Nothing like a morning exercise to something.
Look at these people.
I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired. I worked late last night. Huh? Why do you all look so, something?
Look what you did. You got all pumped up in the morning and dragged everyone out of beds for the same morning exercise. Or some morning exercise. It was past midnight when we got back from the mission yesterday. If you have steam to blow off, Lida, do it. By all means. Can't keep up with the text. Anyway, where did you sneak off to?
Sneak off? I said you guys get started, so I had to run a...
Blah. I thought this was supposed to be a group activity. Why didn't you join us?
I already did the exercise when I got up at 5, so I went for a run instead.
If that's the case, then what's with the bags you brought back?
It'd feel like a waste of time if I did nothing but running, so I always grab a few garbage bags with me when I run. I always pick things up I find useful along the way. Impressed by my resourcefulness?
I feel ashamed for having garbage picking freak in garbage 8.
Oh, don't be like that. I thought you'd be thanking me for getting you guys out here for morning exercise.
You can't expect everyone to be interested.
You're just lazy. I bet there's someone else enjoying the morning exercise like I do.
Oh, who then?
Oh, well, Woosh has always been industrious. Woosha, how do you feel about today's morning exercise?
It's pretty good.
See, Woosh said it was pretty good.
Can't you see she's half asleep?
Damn it, why can't anyone understand what I did for them? Oh, you guys.
Huh? What are you doing here, Nelly?
I woke up at 4 and made a trip to the training ground. Did you bring everyone out here for a morning exercise? Yes, I did, Nelly. It was me. I did this. Nice. Huh. Finally. Finally, someone who understands me.
$signs. Lida belts out a hearty laugh as she and Nelly walk toward the cafe. I turn to look at the rest of the squad. Everyone can barely walk. Pretty sure they'll sleep till late in the afternoon. Well, the next one's called Gecko Reaction and the Value of Emotion. And then Civilian Goods. That's all we've got. Hold on a minute, wait. It says Shining Moment. I don't have any of these. I wonder where that album thing. I don't know. I'll have to find it. I have one head pat. Can I use it? Not on that menu, I guess. I should be able to. There we go. What else can we do? Let's do Juno. Information security.
Why do you look upset? What were you and Nelly discussing out there?
Well, it's not that big of a deal. She's somehow now insisting that I'm not to modify myself.
Nellie is a very cautious one. She must have her reasons. If information and security is one of her reasons, then it means she doesn't trust you and Judas. Of course, more likely she doesn't trust me. But she asked you to work on her gun. I don't understand.
That's because you're her commander. Juno then tosses a meaningful smile, but I really misinterpret. Come here and I'll show you what information security is all about. As expected, Juno's probably spot on what I was thinking. She pushed the laptop in front of me. This is the order logs? You work as a manager. You see anything from this? This is the pirate psycho. Interesting. Why? The point isn't what he's ordering. It's that the remark calls for all of them to be equipped with steel core armor. M503SE was pretty normal, but steel core ammo. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you're not bad at analyzing info, Mr. Manager. It's the same as analyzing what customers like from the number of cups of each type of coffee they order a day. Very true. So that's why Judas order logs can reveal quite a bit of info about the commercials. It's taking too long. On the flip side, your need for gun modifications. So even Judas can't be trusted. You guys can trust me, but you can't put the same amount of faith in everyone inside Judas. As it happens, it was for the same reason that Rose invested in Judas. You mean Rose's internal intelligence service? Our little chat is taking too long. I need to hurry up, get this order scheduled now. As for you, manager, why don't you go apologize to Nellie? There's that unreadable smile again. Okay. And a taste of Negroni. Just you in the cafe? Yep. Thought there would be another on the shift, but she seems to have been there. They forgot their night shift? That's terrible. Who could that be? Well, I'm pretty free right now. I could help out. Yep, just as I thought. Lida, it's supposed to be you and me that's on tonight's night shift today. No way, really? Alright, don't fuss with the details. Come on, let's clean up then. Quite rare for Lida to forget about working and making money. Right, manager? I've heard that some nights ago, Juno Renos came in here all drunk and you two were messing around. What are you talking about? How could I possibly commit such atrocities? I don't know where you heard that. It's definitely false. Well, that's just what I heard. Who told you that nonsense? If it was Juno, she might have done so thinking it would be funny. It was Exester who told me. That little witch. I see, so it was Exester. She seems like she had quite the imagination, but that's going too far, isn't it? How odd though. Exester clearly wasn't there that day. She said she saw it with her own eyes. Exester, sounds like we're gonna have to arrange a private meeting. By the way, is our gorgeous Juno drinking today? Juno? She said she's going to some high-class party to gather intel. Sounds like important work, so she's probably going to a party to gather intel? What's going on? Our good old Bo should be pretty good at it. I guess. She's got great social skills. She's pretty smart. Judging from the ads she starred in, her acting should be pretty good, too. Should be able to find her way around. If Juno uses her feminine wiles, any ordinary man will just spill everything out for her. Juno's feminine wiles. No way, that's impossible. Juno's not that kind of girl. Just think about it for a sec. What kind of girl is Juno? Try to think from a clean slate, manager. Just purely from a perspective of some male stranger. What's Juno like? Quite gorgeous, I think. But not just men, right? Most women would admit Juno's beautiful. Yep, Juno's a killer. She's got a great body, and top it off, she's... I can't keep up with it. You can't make assertions like that. Just think. The neckline of her dress sliding down till her chest and slender legs flash or something, and then the air conditioner is quite cold around here. So in this, she crosses her arms around her shoulders, perking up a massive pair of badonkers. Then she bends down a little, and the sumptuous section of her thighs flash between the slit in her dress. She's got all the cards that could kill a man. And then finishing with a smile that's a shot through the heart. Lida described Juno like a predator. I can't tell if it's just me. All of a sudden, I snap back in reality with horror. Juno's standing right behind Lida with wrath on her face. When does she show up? Oh, which one? Lida, there's no way Juno would do something like that. Or Lida, you have too vivid of an imagination. Seriously. Oh, which one? Let's do the vivid imagination. I like that face. No, you're definitely getting it wrong. That's exactly what I meant. That's just your imagination, Lida. I'm sure Juno's not that kind of person. Okay, good. I think this gets me out of the impact zone. Manager, you're siding with Juno a lot, aren't you? Oh, you would too if you had a murderous Juno right before you. It's just that, Lida, you see Juno through rose-tinted glasses. Lida, dear, what were you saying again? Juno? Oh, I'm sorry for that. Juno, stop slapping. Well, why would you ever do such things? You're one spreading rumors, aren't you? Oh, I never knew our face could stretch this far. Well, it doesn't look that painful anyway.
No, it's not like that. I'm just messing around with the manager, that's all. He's just been reacting real funny. The manager's reactions, huh?
No, don't do this to me, Lida. Not like this. And Juno, please stop looking this way. Lida, your resistance is futile. Just admit it and apologize. That's the commander's advice to you.
You traitor!
Well then, I'll just leave you two clean it up then. Or leave you two to clean it up. Okay. Yeah, you two go work. For her sake, working energy, daily martini. We know what her favorite pastime is. What else should I do? I'm not sure what else to do. I think I'll wait to do anything else. Other thing I could do is do more of the bonding short stories. But Juno and Lida are my highest level characters in that area, so not really much else to see, really. But we're stuck on the next to last boss, and I gotta do more farming for material, and hopefully find more stuff that I can get these characters just a little bit stronger to make it through this area. Then we can go on to chapter 12, and I think that's supposed to be the end of the story. Though I might go ahead and finish out the romance part for the thing and just see what everybody's end story is. But we're getting close to the end of the game. And maybe next time we can avoid the glitchy graphics. They got better after I turned the visuals down a little bit. The frame rate really helped, I think. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment if you would. And go check out all my other videos. And we'll try to beat this boss again another day. But until then, we'll see you later.